Today I'm going to show you how I created this pink eyeshadow look that blends into a very heavy pink blush. I'm going to take the She Glam Go to Grip Hydrating Primer and put that all over my face. Then I'm going to use this She Glam Sunburst Glow Mixer. It is in the shade Pearly White. It gives you such a nice glow under your base. The foundation I picked was a little dark. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. It is in the shade 402. I should have went a shade lighter, but I think I made it work. I like to use a big brush to get the foundation on the face, but since the brush gives it a stippling effect, I go back in with my beauty blender and bounce that so it's more smooth looking. And if you wear a foundation, make sure you blend it down your neck, especially if you picked the wrong shade like I did. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 320 Porcelain. This is my favorite concealer ever. And just like I did the foundation, I'm going to blend it with a brush and then go back in with a beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in with the Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Soft Tan. I'm still learning how to properly contour, so I'm just trying to hit my cheekbones as much as I can. And then I watched Bren's video and she does it on the bottom of her nose and underneath her lips to make her nose look smaller and the lips look bigger. So I've been trying that out lately. Then I'm going to blend this out with a brush. Now for a liquid blush, I'm going to use the ColourPop liquid blush in the shade I Know That's Right, or IKTR. Taking a brush, I'm blending it very heavily all over my cheeks and into my eyes, and then going back in with my foundation brush and my beauty blender to kind of make it melt together a little bit. The blush got rid of the brightness under my eyes that I wanted, so I'm going back in with a beauty blender and the concealer. Doing one eye at a time, I'm going to set this with the L'Oreal Blurfection powder in the shade Translucent. This has been such a good trick to actually make my concealer set before it creases, so highly recommend setting it before you do the rest of the blending. Then to prime my eyes, I used whatever was left on the beauty blender and then put my powder over top of that. Going back in with the L'Oreal powder, I put that all over my face, and then I touched up my eyebrows using a contouring eyebrow pen. I got it off Amazon. It says Beautiful Eyebrow, and it's in the shade Black. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use just a little bit of this Essence Contouring Duo palette. I really wanted heavy bronzer on my forehead, but not on my cheek. Setting my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. If you have dry skin, I highly recommend this. It's so good. For a little highlight, we're using the Ofra X Samantha Marsh palette because they have this gorgeous pink. On my cheeks, center my eyes, my eyebrows, my nose, and my cupid's bow. It is eyeshadow time. This is from Cara Beauty. It is the Retro Rainbow palette. We're going in first with this hot pink and putting it all over my eyes. We're going to be doing a cut crease, so I'm just blending this up and out as heavy as I can get it. Then going with a light pink shade, we are going to blend that out so the lines are not that harsh. Now the fun part, we're taking that hot pink and we're slowly blending it into my blush so it kind of matches. And we're taking it underneath my eyes a little bit. I got a bigger brush so I could really get it everywhere. Moving off the center of my eye, I'm going to put this white shimmer color there and then blend it out with that pink so there's no harsh lines. Using the Scooby-Doo Wet n Wild crayon on my waterline and putting the powder over top, plus blending that. And then making sure everything blends nicely. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. eyeliner in the shade Jet Black and do a nice wing. My tip for wings is start small and go bigger because it's a lot easier to go bigger than it is to go smaller. In the tight line, I'm going to use this eyeliner from Dr. Laya. It's a shimmery black. Then the Miss Lynn Bombastic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. Didn't record it, but I did curl my lashes before the mascara. Last minute I decided I wanted to do a half pink, half black, so I took that eyeliner and then an eyeshadow and blended the black and pink together on the waterline. And then I just popped on some lashes that Shein had sent me. For lips, I used this Kiss and Smirk gloss, and since I blended away a lot of my highlighter, I went back in with, and then to make the lips match a little bit more, I went back in with the pink eyeshadow I used and dabbed that over my lips. I added a little bit of that eyeshadow to my nose, and that is the finished makeup look. It definitely gave me vibes from when we used to do e-girl makeup and it was really popular. So it didn't turn out exactly how I hoped, but I really did like this, and I love blush. It's so fun, it's so pretty. I mainly use eyeshadow as the blush, so maybe I need to get a better and brighter blush. Who knows? But if y'all like this type of video where I'm walking you through what I'm doing, let me know. I don't do them very often. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Love you. Bye.